and Geer, who was like their leader, but like he held the book of END. He knew that END was like their actual leader because that's how the lore had it and everything else. END is their like true leader because he was the first one created by Azeroth, and he was one who was the most powerful demon. But we know that END is actually Natsu Ethir, is Natsu Dragonhill. We find that out in the next arc, but this guy was the one, like, these pests have come into my territory, because he's known as the king of the underworld and, like, the other demons. He's one of Xerath's demons as well, created from Aetherius and shit, too. But he ended up using a move called Allegria that, like, had them all, like, frozen, petrified. Now, Lucy, during this, like, time, got free or something, and she ended up seeing Jackal. To, like, get away from this, she summoned the Celestial Spirit King, and the Celestial Spirit King ended up fighting against Geer. He remembered Geer from, like, a time in the past. I don't know how they had an exchange in the past, but they did. But they were fighting, and, the Celestial Spirit King had, a stand against him, like, bought them time to, like, get out of the Allegria and shit. And he's like, yeah, I'm, here to beat you and shit because you caused Lucy Arphelia to cry. And Geer was on the back foot for a little bit, but then he disappeared and he was like, now nobody can touch me and shit. Then there was Janema. He sick Janema on Natsu and Sting and Road. Sting and Road ended up fighting against Janema, and then Grey Fullbuster pulled up and started shooting some Ice Devil slaying arrows at him, and he was like, oh shit, I got fight on my hands. I got Natsu Dragonhill, the Fire Dragon Slayer, and Grey Fullbuster, new realized Ice Devil slaying wizard, right? And they both had to fight against this guy to defeat him. They had to work together to fight against this animal. So I did give him some, hype a little bit. So Geer, his strength's at 96. 96 for his speed, and his durability is at 95. 94 for his endurance, and a 92 for his intelligence. 94 for his experience, and a 91 for his close skills, with a 95 for his range skills, and a 92 for his recoup, 96 for his hacks, and a 94.1 for his overall power score. And that's Geer, the king of the underworld, and basically the leader of, Tartaros. Be cool calling on the corner. And let me know what you think in the comment section. Especially Mr. Indigo. Let me know. But be cool calling on the corner.